Brett McMurphy, Stadium College Football Insider, right here on the Rich Eisen Show. So, are you saying that the year of eligibility that the NCAA just granted seniors in spring sports, that extra year of eligibility, that piece of good news that we heard, that it's entirely possible that if there is no college football season in 2020, there's no sport for them to return to at their institution of higher learning? Is that possible? Is that what you're saying to me, Brett?
Well, no, because the spring sports is mostly the baseball and softball, track and field, those sort of things, golf. So those athletes can return in 2021. But who knows if we're going to have any college athletics next season? I think we will, but again, no one knows when this thing is going to end, when life returns back to normal. But as far as football players, they're in the fall semester sport. They're with the basketball players. The basketball players were not extended an additional year of eligibility. So those guys that were seniors, their careers are over. So if it happened with football, then certainly I'm guessing they would grant another year of eligibility for football players if there was no football season.
I guess I should have.
Different animal.
I guess I should have said there's no program. I mean that you're saying that
Right.
the programs that are funded by college football that we're just extended in eligibility.
Right.
I guess I should have said it that way. That some of these programs might not be around anymore because the money to fund them is gone. Is that it?
You're absolutely right, and that's what a number of ADs have said. And again, they don't want to do this. They have no desire to do that, but financially, some of these sports that used to be club sports, back when you and I were in college, that are now, university sports, maybe they return to being club sports for a couple of years. Maybe they return to being club sports permanently. I don't know. That's what these athletic directors and ultimately the presidents of these universities have to determine. Is at what cost is it worth having these sports that don't, quite frankly, they don't provide any revenue and they cost the schools money to operate. It's great when you got a football machine, cranking out the money and you can pay for these things. But then when that football money machine runs dry, there will be some consequences, and you bring up a great one.
Last one for you. Is there a fail-safe date that you gathered from the athletic directors by which they need to make this decision for 2020?
No, Rich, there really isn't. I mean, the coaches want to have anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks to get ready for the season. That obviously would be a decision between all the power conferences to determine what works best for everybody collectively as a group. But I think they are able to adjust those dates to get this thing done. I mean, I think realistically, if you, and I think the last gasp effort would be to play football season in the spring. People always wanted spring football. Here you go. So I think we would have to have the all clear, like you said, by January, because then you could get kids on campus for the spring semester that starts after the Christmas holiday, and then try to get some kind of season in. And then basketball is going to be starting late. You're going to be, March Madness will be going on during college football. I mean, there's a million different scenarios and things that will impact each other. But Rich, I would say if we don't have an all clear by January, then I don't see any way we'll have a college football season in 2020, whether it's in the fall or in the spring.